Manchester City, the team to beat. Keeping it classy, continuing from where they stopped last season. Nothing
Nothing is
new,
bothering them.
nothing bothering them. All the others are like kids.
And you know what? Pep is not even in the city. Like he's not.
He's not even on the
he has
bench.
I think he has have
He's
an
recovering
operation.
from a back surgery that he
And he
had.
still have that energy somehow. Like I don't know, Haaland scoring hat trick, and they're scoring 5 goals.
You know why?
Who? I have a question. Who is gonna beat them? Who is gonna beat them? Like honestly, I want to know.
Looking at the teams right now, I have no idea who is going to beat Manchester City.
Did they actually lose a game last year? Yeah, they did.
They
I
did,
think 2 games. That's it.
but I think they're trying to improve from last year. That's what City is trying to
Did
do.
you watch the game this weekend?
I got a glimpse of it. I was out watching,
what's his
but
name? Kovacic was playing. I don't think so.
it doesn't matter who is playing for City. That's what
There's
you
so
need to
many
know.
players. I picked what's his name? The guy who sprints from the right. Sorry, from the left. What's his name? With the
Kyle Walker,
no, with the
Ake,
no the the guy who talks a lot. What's his name?
who?
Not Alvarez. On the left side, on the wing. What's his name?
Before then? No.
No.
Look at their lineup. Come on.
Okay. I
I'm just scratching my head now. I can't even remember who were on the team.
City lineup. I have it. What's his name? Oh, City lineup. Jack Grealish.
Oh, Jack.
He didn't even play. I don't think he played.
It's funny about what's funny about Manchester City is this, and that's what makes them different. That there's anyone is indispensable. I mean, there's no one that's indispensable in the team. So you can
Everyone
be on,
plays the part.
yeah, you can be on the team this week,
You can be on the team.
and next week
Skip
you
10
out.
games and you still be playing part in the game.
Yeah,
in the
in
winning
the
the title.
team. Yeah, you have to. Everyone has a part to play. So there's no one that is indispensable in the team that if you think that you've arrived, Pep will keep you on the side and someone will take your place.
For sure, yeah.
So whenever you have your time on the field, whenever you get on the pitch, you just have to perform. You just have to perform. Because if not, you'll be put in the transfer market. And once you're gone,
Yeah.
another player will come and do the job. And guess what? City will continue to win because they have been built to win.
You still haven't answered my question. Who's gonna beat City?
I do not know.
If you had to take a guess, do you think Brighton can beat them?
I don't think Brighton can beat Manchester City in
You know,
any way, in any
I
form.
saw this video. The players that have bought City, all the players that have been buying are the one who is good with dribbles in the midfield, especially. So their plan is to have players who can like bring the ball with them instead of like they're not gonna do tiki taka anymore.
No, the thing is this: they still have high percentage in ball possession. There's no team played. There's no team City is going to play that City will be struggling for ball possession.
I think the number one.
There are moments in the game when they will be out of possession, and maybe a team could, try and keep it as long
It's
as
not
possible.
about if when they have the ball, not just keeping possession is one thing. The quality of possession they have is very high quality. Like
It's high quality. They
it just
progress
wears
on possession.
it just wears the opposition down.
They progress with the possession of the ball, which we call progressive possession. They progress. They're not stagnant, keeping the ball, moving it around in their own half and all of that. No, they will get into your own half, and that's where they keep the possession. So you keep chasing the ball in your own half, or you stay deep trying to keep them off. But you cannot, because one way or the other, they will find a way through.
So if there's no team that can beat City, my fear is going to come true that they might just be the title contenders with 20 points lead.
They should just, by December, if they're still on top, they should end the season in December, start a new one in January.
Yes, just save time. Give them the title, get this or new.
Yeah, give them the title, restart the season in January, and that's it. Because if there's no, I mean, the way Arsenal is playing, I don't think Arsenal can catch up with them because Arsenal is still not convincing. Man United is still all over the place. Newcastle is still trying to find their fate. They do not know what they are doing at some points. They're still maybe fixated on Champions League. They're thinking about their oppositions in the Champions League instead of worrying about what is going on in the Premier League. Who again? Liverpool. Liverpool is still
might be the only team I can think
Liverpool.
of.
Yes, Liverpool has not yet shown us that Liverpool we know. Because again, some of their top players have left. The backbone of the squad that we used to know about Liverpool have gone. Henderson, Firmino, Sadio Mane 2 seasons ago, Fabinho as well has gone. So they're trying to build up again, and they are looking sharper again. I've not really spent time watching them fully because I think they don't carry the same aura that they carried last season, or last 2 seasons. So when Liverpool is about to play, you believe something is going to happen. This time, I don't really feel that. They signed this new player from Bayern Munich, Gravenberg. So
Who scored today?
no, he did not score. The one that scored today was Szoboszlai from I think RB Leipzig. So I'm waiting to see what Gravenberg brings to Manchester to
We haven't talked
Liverpool.
about one team. Can Tottenham beat them?
Tottenham is another team, but I don't think Tottenham can beat them. Tottenham has had a good start
They've
of the
gone better
season.
now.
They've gone better. Anje Postecoglou is doing well. Their new coach.
They have good signings too.
They got good signings. Again, there's a freshness in Tottenham Hotspur right now because the old midfield is not there anymore. Højbjerg, who else was there?
Bissouma?
Bissouma, he started playing again. Last season he didn't play a lot, but right now he's playing again with Sarr in the middle with him. So that's just like this energy because Bissouma came from Brighton. He went from Brighton to Tottenham.
And they don't have the keeper is not playing anymore.
No, they have a new keeper right now. Hugo Lloris is still contracted to the club, but not more playing. I mean, I don't know, but whatever. He's not the first choice right now. Madison is pulling and doing very well. Son plays as a centre forward yesterday, and he got his hat trick. As you were saying, there are 3 different hat tricks.
They were playing against Burnley, so he.
I mean,
But so far, yeah. The only contenders I could think of is Liverpool and.
Yeah, Liverpool I think is the only contenders right now to step up
Challenge
and
them,
to
yes.
challenge Manchester City. I think they will destroy Spurs. I think they will destroy Spurs easily.
Yeah.
I think so. I mean, Spurs is not because Spurs have not played any strong team yet. They played Bournemouth the last time out, and then this weekend they played Burnley. Burnley is struggling. Burnley has not really.
They haven't showed anything. I mean,
They've not-
I think these were their first 2 goals.
Yes, they are struggling. I think they are second on the bottom with to Luton.
has one, so
Yeah,
they did
so
better.
I don't know. I don't know about Burnley this season. They need to find something. That's the big difference between the Championship and the Premier League, right? They were champions in the Championship. They ran away with the title in the Championship. Got promoted again. All fine, but they need to start realizing that this is the Premier League,
different.
and they will have to. Vincent Company has to find a solution. Either it is to sit back, defend and counter-attack, play like West Ham. He has to find survivor. Because if he's trying to play Manchester City style because he was an ex-Manchester City player, you don't have the same player.
You don't have the same.
You don't have the same
Simple as
quality of
that.
players. So that's the
You cannot play that style.
and I think that's what he's trying to do, to play fantastic football. I don't blame him doing that because that's what he's been used to as a player. But now you are a coach, and as a coach, you have to find what works for your team.
See how Nottingham Forest?
Yes,
He's doing what works for his team.
they has to
And
do
it's
what
working.
works, and it's working. It's working. They're scoring goals. They're hitting teams on the counter attack, sitting deep, have players that can run without the ball, run into space. Awoniyi, Elanga, and get those players that can get into those counter attacking positions and counter for you, hold the ball, finish, get the goals, get the points. That's all you need. Playing beautiful is not for everyone.
No.
You have
Especially
to be
if you're
running.
new to the
If you're
league,
new, yeah.
you have to play a little bit dirty. Just
Yeah,
get it
exactly.
done. And then,
Look at West Ham. Last weekend we talked about West Ham terrifying
they're doing
people.
what it takes to.
They're still doing it.
Yeah.
They're still doing it.
Yeah.
So because it's working for them, and David Moyes knows that. Okay, I have players that want to do this, that have the work ethic to do it. So they do it for him. Doing that for him, it's working. They're getting points. Last season they were struggling. This season they are among top 5. Have not lost any
Not
game.
just up front, they're playing better.
They're playing
last
better,
season,
and they signed quality players. When I remember West Ham and the type of quality players they signed, I look at Chelsea and they're like, what on earth has Chelsea done in the transfer market? It's just like it keeps going back. You look at Tottenham. Tottenham signed the players they needed. You look at what again? West Ham. West Ham signed the players they needed.
Yeah.
Chelsea signed the players they wanted.
Yeah, we talked about that. The Chelsea's just spending spree and nothing more.
It's just a spending spree. Even look at Crystal Palace.
Yeah. Wise spending.
Why spending?
Yeah.
Playing well.
Even Wolves did wise spending. They got Cunha.
Acuna?
Cunha was already there.
He's been there already.
Oh no! Who they sold the Wolves sold the striker to who?
They sold their striker to Fulham. Fulham did wise spending
Yes,
too,
they
but
did.
it hasn't
it's
started
not
working out for
working.
Fulham yet, but maybe because they played
lost
Manchester
Mitrovic.
City. Yes, they lost
a big
the
loss.
big assets right there. I do not think the new striker they bought from Wolves, Raul Jimenez, I don't think
Who's he playing for?
He plays for Fulham.
Right.
Fulham signed him
Yeah,
from Wolves.
So yeah.
I don't think he's a replacement for
No, he's not.
for Mitrovic, because Mitrovic is a different type of player, stronger. I mean, Raul Jimenez, he's strong, he's good in the air, but since after his head injury,
he's not the same.
it's just
Yeah.
no
He
more
was
the
good.
same.
I remember that.
He was so
When
good.
he joined, he was so good.
He was so good. But again, unfortunately, the head injury has really limited his movement off the ball, his aerial, strength. It has really limited him, and it's so sad to see that happen to a player like that. Traore went also from Wolves. Adama Traore went from Wolves to Fulham. So I think Fulham will come good, but when you play Man City, just expect the worst.
Anyways, let's cover the last few games that we haven't touched. So definitely Sheffield versus Everton. I saw Everton is pretty much done. I think
Everton, at least they got goals. At least Everton got goals.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
important to when you start
I'll
scoring
give
goals.
them
That's
that.
when you start scoring
but I
goals.
think
That's when you have.
they still. I think I remember watching the game. They played really bad. They missed the chances, and the goals they conceded was like poor.
They should. If you remember the last save from their keeper Jordan Pickford, that save ended that game. After he made that save, and then the kick that followed after, I think, or 1 minute after that save, or 30 seconds, the game ended. That means that Everton could have as well lost that game against Sheffield United. And it's just that Everton hasn't started yet. The season has not started.
No.
But the good thing is that they got goals.
Yeah, when you start having goals,
When you score goals, you start having hope of
believing
winning
in
a game.
yourself,
Yes,
like
you
you
start
can actually
believing
do
that you can win a game. But when you don't score goals,
yeah.
how are you going to get a tie? Because you're prone to losing the games than winning them or even tying them. So that's for Everton. Hopefully, but I think they'll still go down. Palace got goals and they won against Wolves. However, the international break is here. which is going to give some of these coaches some things to go think about and to prepare, especially the big teams that are messing up. Man United is in 11th place, Chelsea is in 12th place. This is unheard of after 4 games. Let's look at the table right here, right? Man City, 4 out of 4, no tie, nothing. 11 goals, 11 goals scored, 2 goals conceded, 9 goals plus 9 goals, 12 points. Tottenham
Also
scoring goals. Tottenham scoring goals. They've drawn 1 and won 3 plus 7 goals. Liverpool scoring goals as well, and just considered 3, 6, 10 points. West Ham 9.
They've scored 9 goals.
They scored 9 goals. Yeah.
4 against Brighton.
How many against Chelsea?
Chelsea, there were 2 goals, but Brighton, I think they scored 4 goals or 3 goals.
Yeah. They scored goals.
4 goals.
They scored 2 against Luton as well.
Yeah.
And they scored goals. And Arsenal scored goals, 4 against 4. 8 scored, 4 conceded, 4 plus 4 goals, 10 points. Brighton has scored the highest number of goals so far. They've scored more goals than Manchester City, but they have conceded more too, because I think that's that West Ham thing taught them a lot. But yeah, besides them, Crystal Palace 5 goals, who again is scoring goals. But then look at Man United. Man United have scored 5, conceded 7.
More than Chelsea.
They are in negative. Chelsea is better in goals because Chelsea is not in negative. Chelsea has scored 5, conceded 5-0. All full of what we know about Chelsea in goal scoring. But again, let's look at the bottom part of the table. Newcastle, you wouldn't believe what's going on in Newcastle. 7 goals scored, 7 conceded. Wolves scored 4, conceded 8. All this minus goal difference is going to come back to haunt a lot of them. Sheffield, Burnley, Burnley, don't wonder they are bad at the bottom.
Done, bro.
They're not done yet, but I mean, you have to stop leaking the goals. You have to stop. If you don't stop leaking the goals, it's going to hurt you so much in this league, because they are -8. They only scored 3 and they've conceded 11. So that's not good for them. The worst thing for you to start the season is playing against Manchester City. And that's how they started their season.
True.
And once that happens to you, you have to find a way. And again, losing to a team like Spurs, they should have gone, because Spurs is a high attacking team. Son scores goals. Maddison gets goals. I think he was Leicester's top scorer, last season. So these players get goals, and you have to find a way to stop conceding the goals.
Son's goal were top class.
His goals are always top class. He doesn't score cheeky goals.
Really
He's always
better than Haaland.
He's a top scorer. He's a world class player.
Yeah,
So let's just put it that way. So when a world class player scores goals,
Salah, Son, Haaland,
those are the top.
third.
I think I'm gonna go get 3 of them into my fantasy right now. Yeah.
I think so. It's
Yeah.
time.
But anyway, guys, that's all we have for you this weekend. Don't forget to please hit the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Other than that, we'll have a 2 weeks time off because it's international break, but we will see you in the next one. Thank you very much for tuning in. And Shaq, enjoy the rest of your evening. I don't know what you're about to do, but whatever. Anyway, guys, that's all we have for now. Cheers.
See you guys later.
Bye-bye.